Hi, it's Fidget for Fitness. I am going to make a homemade manicotti made with almond flour crepes, and these are the crepes I just made in a previous video, which I will post. So basically I have 2 tubs of whole milk ricotta cheese, which I drained overnight. I'm adding to that, it's polio, I'm adding to that some polio mozzarella cheese. But before I do that, actually I'm going to add 1 egg to this. So I'm going to add 1 egg and parsley, and then I'm going to add the mozzarella cheese and the locatelli parmesan cheese. So I'm just going to add this. It's going to be very creamy. Then I'm going to add the parsley, which is fresh from my garden, just chopped. You don't want it too green, so just enough to give it some color. And you're going to add, this is about 8 ounces of polio mozzarella cheese that we freshly grated, and some locatelli cheese, I don't know, about a handful or so. Just put that in, that's going to be the filling. Stir it, it'll be super creamy. And then you're just going to roll these and layer it in the pan. And I have not made this, so this is the first time I'm trying this. But I made these crepes with my lasagna, and it came out fantastic. I just used it in place of noodles, these almond flour crepes. So that's what it looks like. And I need a spoon to put this together. Spoon. I'm getting some help from my assistant here. So now we're just going to put them in the pan and layer them. So the first thing I do is spray the pan with olive oil and put a little bit of sauce on the bottom. So this is my homemade spaghetti sauce. I defrosted it. So again, this is a pretty easy recipe when you have this stuff already made. So just put a little bit on the bottom, and I will use that to cover it on and coat it on the top. So we're going to take one. Let me just get some of these out of the way. I'm just going to spoon it in. So that's about a tablespoon. And then you're just going to roll it. Very simply. You roll it. You put the shell side down, the end side down, and just lay it in the pan. I'm going to lay it this way because they're a little long. We'll go with the second one. See if I could do this really quickly. If I don't finish all of them, I think this pan will hold about 8. I'm just basically going to put some sauce on top and some more grated mozzarella cheese and some more grated locatelli cheese. But I think I might be able to finish rolling these. And they hold up pretty well. Just crack that there, putting it in. But they are fragile, so I would say be gentle. But they hold up pretty well. I mean, they held a couple pounds of lasagna. I think I had 2 pounds of sirloin in it. And they held really well. So I'm just going to layer them and lick my fingers at the same time. Probably not the best thing to do on video. This is a bigger crepe, so I'm going to put a little bit more in. And the crepes usually are uniform. I use the same size pan, but sometimes I put in a little more batter than I should have. So this will hold about 8, it looks like. So that's 4. Do about 4 more, and if I have any extra ricotta cheese, I will put them in another pan because I'm certainly not letting this go to waste. So it's 1 more. Yep, this will make exactly 8. This is going to be delicious. I can tell you if the lasagna was delicious, that I just created that recipe a couple weeks ago, this is going to be fantastic. Just roll them, put the bottom flat side down. If you never made homemade manicotti, you are missing out. This is all I've ever had. Growing up in an Italian family in New York, I've only had it homemade, made with homemade crepes, not the shells you buy in the store. So this will hold 8, and I have, I don't know, about 10 or 12 crepes, so I might make a few more, although it looks like I only have enough ricotta cheese to make a couple more. And that's it, as simple as can be. Then I'm going to take the sauce and put the sauce back on top. And you're just going to pour it on. Just very simply. You don't want to over sauce it. Just enough to coat it so it doesn't burn. I have the oven heating up, and it's going to go in a 350 oven until it heats through, and that should be about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. And I do have enough sauce for this. I was afraid I didn't defrost enough sauce. But you do want to cover it. You don't want to over sauce it, but you want to make sure you don't leave too much exposed crepes, or else they will burn. So then we're going to cover it with some grated locatelli cheese. I do it in layers, so I do the grated locatelli cheese. Then I do the mozzarella cheese again. And, you know, I like a lot of cheese, so we'll just put enough cheese on it so it melts over it. I wish this made more than 8 because it looks delicious. So I'll make a video of me tasting it in about 20 minutes. And then I just put a little more locatelli cheese on top. You can put some parsley if you want. I don't put any parsley on it. And then you just bake it. Doesn't get any better than this, I can tell you that. So I'll give you the close-up. I don't think I'm in this video at all. I think only my arms are. So, hello. I think my hair just got in the cheese. And I'm gonna bake this at 350, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Hi, it's Vigil for Fitness. We just took this low-carb manicotti out of the oven, and I'm gonna serve it and see what it tastes like. And I think it might be challenging to get this first crepe out, so we'll see how we do. It's hot, and it wants to break, so, and it broke. Sorry about that, but that's okay. Sort of a second one, which might break also. That one looks better. So, it's made with homemade ricotta cheese, not homemade ricotta cheese, homemade crepes with polio ricotta cheese. So we're going to take a bite right now, see how we go. But before we take a bite, more locatelli cheese, which I think is the key to most Italian meals. I'm going to take a bite and see how we do. So these crepes held up pretty good, other than just trying to hack it out of the pan. And it's hot. It's got mozzarella cheese on top. And absolutely delicious. I think I actually like this better than lasagna. The crepes are really light. The cheese is really light and creamy. And it's not heavy like the lasagna with the meat. And I was going to serve this with a salad, but the crepes took such a lifetime. It's like 8 o'clock. We're just sitting down, so we didn't have time for the salad. What do you think? Very good. I agree. This is as good, if not better, than lasagna. These crepes are a total replacement for high-carb noodles. Really good. I think I'd probably eat a couple more. So, very good. Have a great day, and please make this recipe. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And maybe I could zoom in and just show you what it looks like without, and again, it's a little messy looking, but they're really delicious. So enjoy your day.